I just ran. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna talk about the time when Kyle texted me. So I'm gonna say what's up, what's going on, what's happening, what's vibing. She's just dancing. She's doing her entrance dancing.
Okay, I think we can
Do something. Let's run. We're gonna run until I tell you a story. Come on, run. Okay, so Kyle texted me day before yesterday and said that So let's run again. Sorry, we're gonna run again.
We're going that way and then up, right?
So yeah, so we're gonna run again. So let's speed walk. So my friend Kyle texted me and said, I'm gonna get some pussy right now. And then I said, oh my God, Lucas. He's like, oh, it's true. I said, with who? So he sent me a girl's username. I'm like, who's this? She's like, oh, check her bio. So I took about her bio and her name is Emily with a IL. And then after that, I said, okay. I said, her name is Emily. Do you know her? Do you have a question? He's like, look, you kind of do. And then I'm like, okay, do you know her? He's like, yeah. So I said, he's like, oh my, I said, you just shouldn't do the nasty stuff. That's really dirty, stuff like that. And then he's like, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm like, just be good friends with her and stuff like that. I said, do you remember you have a crush on me since last year? He's like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna get you for years now. I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna get me for years now? And he was like, I'm trying to get you my girl for years. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, so I have a crush on you for a few days and I feel like I'm gonna lose my virginity. And I'm like, okay, but you're not. I said, when you get older, you are, but you're not because you're too young for it. And I'm like, how old is Emily? And she goes, 15. I'm like, you're 1 year older than her. What you gonna say about that?
Those are my first of all. Okay? So, what I need to say about that is, don't talk to me like that. First thing I say is, she's way too young. He needs to be quiet before I punch him in his face because he needs to calm down. And he nasty. I'm about to bring him to jail because he's too young for that. So yeah, goodbye.
So today, he's like,
And another two? Oh.
yeah, remember? And then I'm like, do you confess to her that you have a crush? And he's like, oh, after school. I'm like, okay, just let me know what happened. And then he was like, yo, I confessed to her. I'm like, oh, well, what happened next? He's just like, well, she feels the same way. I'm like, I'm happy, bro. He's like, thank you, bro. I'm like, no problem. You got a comment on that one now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Look at my beautiful
doing
face.
It on my face before I hit you.
Jade.
We're done.
Bye.